Hello, I'm Melissa, and today we have a nice long shipping video. I sell on eBay part-time and some supplies, which you'll see towards the end. The first item I sold was a gun carrying case. Picked this up at the bins. Either my husband found it or I found it. It came with a lock and the person did not want the lock, which is fine. And they paid $32.99, and they asked me to, I don't do this anyway, to not write on any of the outer packaging that it was a gun case, just in case customs, I don't know, state customs, borders, patrol, whatever, would think it was some kind of active gun, which we don't want them to do. So I said I just wouldn't write anything on it, which is true to everything. I never add packing slips, but I will wrap it. Now they're not looking for all of the fancy wrapping, so this will be a nice easy one. They're just truly looking to get this from point A to point B. And if you don't know, I usually ship with lots of frou-frou, somebody called it. They said, how much do you think your customers care about the frou-frou? And some of them might care a lot, and some of them don't care at all, but I love doing it, so I do it for me. And I do have a bunch of repeat customers who are down with the frou-frou. So, first item fit perfectly. And even though it just says case on the outside, I am just going to take a blank sticker these and just put that there. And now let's go, since we don't need the frou-frou, we'll go for one of our bigger bags. I don't know that this is going to be big enough. What do we think? That might be big enough. Nice black and white. Looks good. This is going to be right on the border of 1 pound and 2 pound, I have a feeling. So, is it 1 pound? Is it 2 pounds? Who knows? 14.9, it is 1 pound. Okay, so this is headed to Michael. Michael looks like he might be one of those people who sends it overseas, which there's nothing wrong with that. He paid $32.99 and then he paid $6.99 for shipping. And it is headed to Oregon. So whether that just be his home address or another address to send it out to, that will be perfect. We will put a few little stickers to keep this rolling up. Some nice friendly stickers. And there we go. That's that package. Easy peasy for that one. Let's see what's next. Oh, this really pretty t-shirt. This is a Johnny Was embroidered, kind of white with a rust color, maybe a terracotta color. So let's get some of this stuff organized. And since it's clothing, we can put it in tissue paper. I really like, let's see if this is big of enough piece. I really like this piece for this. Let's try it. Oh yeah. The succuli and the cacti look really nice with that. Pull out some little smiley face stickers. And this is headed to Susan. Hi, Susan. I do need to apologize. My last shipping video, the camera was set kind of right on the table. I put a few books, but you were looking at me from a different perspective. This one I have the tripod set up. Okay. I say we go baby blue. Perfect, right? Now. Okay, I'm just gonna rip it. There we are. So hopefully this is a better camera angle. Today is Monday, and this past week, just for a day, 2 days, 1 night, we left Wednesday afternoon. We got there. My mom and Roger were at a hotel, and they asked us to join them in Orlando, which was a lot of fun. It was a beautiful place. Let's go with those. Let's go. You have done enough to be loved. And the brand new Do It Miserably with the gold foil and an eye mask. So even if you don't get any sleep, you pop those in your fridge and put them on for about 15 minutes and you are pretty golden. This looks like a bigger one. Maybe we can find a smaller poly mailer. And it was really nice. I'm sure I'll be telling you all about it. We only had 1 night where we were sleeping at the hotel, but it was still 2 days was really, really nice. We mostly stayed on campus and we went to Publix, which is a chain grocery store down here that most people love going to. Okay, so she paid $60. I don't think she purchased anything else. Oh, and Bear solved the chalk dilemma. If you watched my last shipping video, I was like, I just got chalk, like package toppers, and I was like, where am I going to get chalk? And then Bear said the chalk was outside because we had somebody come and do a 4-point inspection on our house and left chalk out there. Perfect timing. I'm sure he's not going to want his chalk back. Okay, so this is not 21, this is 12. So Tam Lissman, I wonder if that's just the address because it said Susan before. She paid $60 plus $5.99 shipping, and my cost is $5.45. So we are good for that. This is such a pretty shirt. This probably would have cost close to $200. So pretty. And that sold within about a week or 2. I had my store shut off while we went to Orlando, and we swam and we swam and we ate some decent food. And Bear and Roger, of course, got along very well. It was good to see them again. I hadn't seen Roger in a while, but my mom I had just seen for Christmas, which is still quite a far. I mean, Christmas was months and months ago, so it was good to see both of them. Thank you so much, Susan. Next, we have a Universal Standards top going to Joanne. Let's see. This is like a yellow, rusty kind of color. What color did I call this? Brown. Brown sugar. That makes sense. That's probably what color Universal Standard calls it too. And this is their double X small, but that probably fits about a small, maybe a medium. Okay, and let's see what we can find with the rest. The birds are awfully pretty with that. Let's go with that. They had 3 pools at the resort and a boat, like a, not a real boat, like a pontoon boat. I don't know, maybe a real boat. And a floating dock. But mostly we stayed in the pools. There was some music and some luau dancers. They were beautiful. And mostly we just sat around and chit-chatted. And Orlando's about 2 hours from us, but it took about 2.5 hours to get there. And then we left overnight, like right around 9:30. And it took almost 3 hours to get home because they close, let's go for some raffia. They close most of the roads to work on the roads while the Disney traffic isn't crazy, which makes sense. But taking a 4 or 5 lane highway down to 1 lane is, whew. And we did pass a pretty bad crash. So we got back just around midnight, and Bear had to play the next day, which he did brilliantly. Let's do the day you plant the seed is not the day you eat the fruit. And we will give them the Do It Miserably card and an eye mask. Now, Joanne, did you buy anything else from me? It does not look like that. So let's just see what we can feel in here. And some citrus. That matches rather well there. Plus, it's so bright and summery. Bear and I went swimming the other night. Last night? Yesterday afternoon, I think, and it was perfect. The water was perfect down at our place. We swam in Orlando, then we came home and unpacked and slept mostly, and he played. And then we got some work done and swam and slept some more. I'm catching up. Okay, she paid $31.99 for this, but she might have taken advantage of a 20% sale, so I don't know. Shipping she paid is $4.99, and it's just under 7 ounces. So let's do 7 ounces, and my cost is $4.47, which is perfect. It's perfect weather for Orlando. Oh, just so nice. And the kids were mostly still in school. School kids down here in Florida don't get off usually until about this week. And then of course up north they get off a little bit later, but it was perfect. My mom said how relaxed she felt, and she needs it. Her and Roger work so hard on so many different things. A little blue sticker. Thank you, Joanne. Okay, next. I don't think I pulled that interesting enough. Next will be a piece of jewelry. This is, let's see if I pulled the right one. It is a double layer of blues and kind of silvers and kind of green, really pretty. I have a box and I have a bag. I even have this dark blue. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go with the dark blue. It's so pretty. Okay, so let me get some bubble wrap. And then we will put that in there. Nah, maybe I'll wrap this. That's a good idea. Good idea, me. Do we have a small sheet of paper? Lots of full sheets. Let's do this. They do have a small feet. I have a regular doctor's appointment tomorrow, probably just some blood work, nothing serious. And then my big surgery to take out my appendix and to scope to see if I need a hysterectomy will be June 4th, which is coming up awful soon. So I've already had my uterus scraped because I have endometriosis, so they're not sure of exactly if they can do that same thing. It might be taking out my ovary, it might be doing more, it might be doing less. We're not exactly sure what she'll find, but she'll find something, I'm sure. And then my appendix will come out, which my appendix I didn't realize was giving me any trouble other than where it's located. She said, yeah, that's probably your appendix, and to get it now before things go awry. And I appreciate that. We will do You Have Done Enough to Be Loved. I'm one of the new cards. Do it miserably. Okay, and this is Sharon. She is a repeat buyer. And she only bought this one item today. So now I get to pick out a poly bag. Let's see. Ooh, red roses. That does not match blue at all. But that's what you're going in. Wonder if I should set this up over here. I don't know that that would work. I'm still trying after a year. Let's click into it first. And she paid $8.99, maybe minus 20%, I don't know. And Sharon is in Pennsylvania. Oh, yes, Sharon, I recognize where you live. And now I've distracted myself. 4. And she paid $4.69, and my cost for shipping is $402. Let's get some more stickers out. I have some hot pink stickers peeking back here. That'll be pretty. So after the doctor tomorrow, Bear is meeting with his keyboard player here on Wednesday because they're starting a new gig in June, 2 days after my surgery. But they should only have to keep me overnight in the hospital for a night. And we have some really good neighbors. We got into a bit of a tricky situation, which is my mom had come down near the holidays, but both of us were pretty much in pain. I don't know how to explain it more than that. So we should be good to go with this one. Okay, next. We have some jewelry and some non-jewelry left. Okay, a Rosa Farah Beautiful Bra. This did sell for $22.99 minus 20% plus shipping to Kathleen. And here we are. And she is in New York. Let's see. I'm going to use the new paper. I don't know what to call this one yet. Party Poppers, I think Jilson Roberts calls it. Some kind of fruit salad. And the pink stickers will match perfectly. One. We did not get to see any of the Aurora Borealis down here, but we are truly in southern Florida, about an hour south of Tampa. I did see where people on planes had seen it, which would be very cool. Sharon and I did go out to look, but we're just too far south, which is fine. Hopefully lots of people got to see it. Shuffle you up here. Is this white? Nope. Are you white? Are you white? Nope. We will do these two. We will do the kindness is free. Sprinkle that stuff around like confetti. And the gold, my favorite. And Kathleen paid, did I tell you? I think I told you what she paid. For shipping, she paid $4.99. Let's pull out some masks and see which poly mailer. We already went through those. We will get one out. Oh, that's a big one. I'm gonna have a big one. That's a perfect size. Oh, and I love those two together. Little floral, little fruit salad. This has a very nice feel to it. Created by Happy Pack. They do a nice job. Nope. Let's wait till that zeroes out. 5 ounces. And she paid $4.49. My cost is $4.47. Ground advantage. Okay. Print. And I'm using the 450 today. Print. And then later in the week, I am hoping to go back to the bins because I have maybe 5 or 10 items. I just did a full inventory that just poof, disappeared off of my inventory list for some reason. They fell off. Somebody bought them and they were never relisted or paid for it or something. Thank you, Kathleen. So those will have to be back on, but I don't have the photos or anything, so we'll see. Okay, next is a bracelet, but it would be fun to get back to the bins. Okay, this is a very thick bracelet. It's a 2-inch bracelet, very gold tony, very pretty. This is Terry. Hi, Terry. Now, Terry, you have not gotten any of these. I know that. So, I think the light blue and gold and the gold of this are just so pretty. So pretty. You paid $8.99. You might have had a coupon code. I can't tell, Terry. So we'll pop those in there. Maybe. Great. She will get the brand new. You do it miserably. And stay close to people who feel like sunshine. Oh, but just one of those. Now we will wrap this up. And let's do it in one of my favorite papers. Oh, the other side popped open, of course. Well, don't you worry. We have ribbon to save the day. Let's just get a secondary ribbon. A sticker. There we go. Now she needs a sheet mask. Don't think I forgot. I didn't. I might have. Okay. And let's see. This is a pretty print. The watercolor. Very pretty. Doesn't match exactly, but they're both florals. And she paid $8.99, and then how much did she pay for shipping? $4.99. Okay, so this is 4 ounces rounded up. You can do this. You're looking at me thinking, I can do this. You can so do this. Even without all the ribbon and without all of the things. These things don't really break, don't really cause too much anxiety. My cost is $3.96, and this is going to Terry in North Carolina. The easiest way to get started is truly just to look around your house. You're going to want to find either something of value or something you really don't care about that you might make just a couple dollars on just to see the process. And then just start. Get a white sheet, lay it in front of natural daylight. Try to get some measurements if you have a tape measure of any kind. And just take the next step if you've been thinking about it. I love doing it. Okay. You don't need a thermal label maker, you just need any printer. And if you don't have a printer, you could go to the library if you have a car or local transportation and print out all of your labels there. Thank you, Terry. Let's go to the pink skirt. I know she was wanting this to be sent out in the mail today, but she just paid last night, and I do have a 3-day handling time. This is a Luna Loose L-U-Z size 2 pink skirt. You can tie it up. I took an offer for $70, and then she paid, I think, $16 for shipping. Could that be? She paid $10 for shipping. I don't know where I came up with that. So let's tie this up with some pretty tissue. The pinks and the cats match, so I'm going to do that. She is in California, and this is Raven. Beautiful skirt. As soon as I touched it at the bins, I knew it was something nice. And you could wear it up kind of towards like a bubble skirt of the 2000s, or long and kind of layered. It was so pretty. It's very much like a dance skirt, which it might be. And it took maybe 3 weeks to sell. Now, I did have my store off when we were in Orlando. And it took a couple weeks for me to list it and wash it and do all of the things. Let's add a little bit of blue, just one piece across, and a little bow. There we go. Can't tell what it is, but there we are. And we will do a pink card, the day The day you plant the seed is not the day you eat the fruit. And we will do the card that says, you have done enough to be loved. Okay. And we will get a potato mask. And then like a green one for Raven. There. And I'm gonna guess this is probably around the 13-ounce mark. Might be a little bit lighter. 11 ounces. And so my cost is $5.62. Card dominoes over here. I'm back in a pile. Good, and print. This is going smoother than I thought. Print. Thank you so much, Raven. I hope you love your skirt. Next up, we have a vintage shiny bracelet. This is headed to Cynthia, one of my repeat buyers. Cynthia, question for you. I know I have 2 website orders. I just want to make sure you're not one of them, because then we can just combine everything. Let's see, who are my website orders? Darlene and Sarah. Okay, we're okay. So this is a textured, really pretty. Catches the light so nicely. You can see the shades of golds in there. We will do a little pink chiffon bag. How to do this. I did this once. Oh, that was easy. There we go. And then I think we will continue to use the pink paper, the pink cat paper, because it matches this so nicely. We will cut this way this time. Come on. My sister and I are in a Wordle. If you don't know what Wordle is, it's a New York Times easier puzzle. Easier than, I think, than the crossword. And so now we have 4 of us friends in there, and we're pretty equally matched. So we are waiting on one of our other friends to see who won the day. But so far everybody's tied. So unless she comes up with a really good score, which she's absolutely been known to do, we're all going to be in a tie. Do you play Wordle? I used to play all of them. Wordle and Strands and crossword and mini crossword and spelling bee. And then life got crazy and that's just not happening. But I have continued to do Wordle because of what I call the Wordle girls. If somebody else is counting on me to do something, I'm doing it. Okay, throw that out. Let's see what comes up. You are enough. Oh, can't do two. You are enough. Especially because she knows me. So let's give her one of the new ones. So we'll give her one of the classics, You Are Enough. And we will do a Do It Miserably card. Good. And then let's do, this one's kind of blue. This one is aqua. That might fit in there. I think it will. It will. Okay. I know we've done this one, but this one has the pinks going on, so I think we're going to do this one again. Little pink sticker. And this is fairly light, maybe 4? 3.3. Nope. 4. And she paid $13.49, but I might have sent an offer for the bracelet, and $3.99 for shipping, and my cost for shipping is $4.02. So we have a nice steady week, not too busy, but a few things, which is good because the following week and then the following week, I'll need some pre-tests before surgery. And then the first week of June, I probably will shut off my wrong printer. Shut off my eBay store yet again. Just for a few days. I could be out for a week. If I have a full hysterectomy, it could be closer to a month, so we'll see. There we go. Thank you, Cynthia. I hope you love it. Next, we have a J.Crew sweater, which is right here. This is such a nice sweater. It's cable knit, 100% cotton. If I didn't live in the southwest of Florida, I probably would have kept it. She paid $28 plus shipping. Let's see. I like the birds. This is headed to Linda. Hi, Linda, who is in Ohio, which makes so much more sense. And the raffia is perfect for this too. Good ribbon, good packaging. Oh, maybe not. I think we can tie it. There we go. Okay, let's find some cards. Let's go for the butterfly. Stop being so hard on yourself. The world is already hard enough. And let's go for the beach. We are like seashells upon a beach, beautiful and unique, each with its own story to tell. We are losing the light. It's almost 7 o'clock. And then we will do a sheet mask. And this is going to be a little bit of a bigger package, so we're going to need a little bit of a bigger bag. Maybe not that big. Maybe this one will work. Maybe. Well, maybe not. Don't think so. I think it'll work. This might work. Nope. Where's the black? You know the black works. I'm gonna guess this is 1 to 2 pounds. This is a pretty bulky sweater, in the best kind of way. About 1.5 exactly, so I round up to 2. Somebody was asking, now I live in Florida. This is going to Ohio, so only halfway. Ground advantage is 607. If I would have put this in like a flat rate envelope, I don't think it would have fit. It would have been closer to $7.99. So you kind of have to look at all of those things. But right now, this was cheaper. And 609 was my cost. I'll have to try turning you so you're not looking at the back of my head the whole time. Next time. There'll be a next time. I did set up the tripod and some lights though, so hopefully that helps. Maybe not. We'll put this label right on top of the thank you. Thank you, Linda. Okay, a couple more. And then some website orders. We have 4 more, but I only pulled 3. This bra is a Kyoden Sports, and it's kind of like a purpley gray color. I sold it for $11.69 to Linda in Ohio. Give me this package back, Linda. Oh, nope. Linda in Ohio. Okay. Well, since I put that at 2 pounds, as long as we're okay there, which I think we are, I will just have to print back out that shipping label. I don't even need to void it. So we are going to second print that label. Now I could open up this padding and open all of this up, or I can just wrap this, which is what I will probably do. I don't think that's going to be enough. That might be enough. And again, I will check. I will check to see if Linda purchased a 3rd item, but I will check to see if this is still under 2 pounds, which it should be. Did I run out of all of the ribbon? I bet you I did. It'll go with a purple color. She's really pretty with it. Now I already gave her the cards and everything in that bag, but she probably didn't get all of them. So we will give her a couple more. The butterflies match perfectly, and the reversible. Great. Now, if this doesn't fit well in here, let's see what this is. We are well within 2 pounds, so I actually didn't need to print the second label. I just assumed we were going to need a bigger bag, which we are not. Just going to tack that down with some tape, and then we will eBay tape it. And before I do any more, let's make sure I have everything else she might have gotten. She did, and we will add the tracking number here in a second. Thank you again, Linda. Okay, I already printed Linda's thing, so we are done with that. And in fact, I can just copy Linda's tracking straight from her package. I used to be so fast with numbers, and then I walked away from it for a while, and now I have to look again. Great. Okay, so that one is done. We are now looking for another bra. Really pretty color. And I'm not going to squish this one too much because it has cups inside. So I'll just tack that there, and it's there. And this one is headed to Darlene. Hi, Darlene. Great. I am going to use the fun bright one since your bra is a fun teal color with some flowers. Oh, and the pink will look so nice with it. And she paid $19.99, but again, I'm running a 20% off sale, so she might have paid less than that. And then for shipping, she paid $5.99, and she's in Kansas. I think the purple will match well here too. Beautiful. Okay, let's go with, now I know Darlene, she's been with me for many years, so I'm going to give her the newer cards, which is definitely the Do It Miserably. I'm going to give her a butterfly and Stay Close to People Who Feel Like Sunshine, and the mask. The other one already had the mask, that's why she didn't get a double mask. Okay. And is this big enough? I think it is. Perfect. And let's see. I'm going to say 8. 8.2. So we round up to 9. My cost is $5.32 and she paid $5.99. Dropped a card. There we go. Print. And print. I think we have 2 more on eBay, except I only pulled 1. The other is a dress. I know it had sold, but I didn't know she paid for it. So the last here is a very delicate Miranda Fry 14 karat gold filled chain. It's very delicate. I'll pop in a photo. And it sold for $37 plus shipping. Now, because of how delicate this is, you know what? You know what? You know what? I think I am gonna do, one of my viewers told me that when I have this in a chain, I should kind of pop in a bag and leave both ends open. And that way it won't tangle. It doesn't make for the prettiest packaging, but I will wrap that to hide it. Is there anything we haven't used much of this, and it's a good size for this. I will tuck you in here. I'll be curious to see what the dark green and the pink and the blue make, because I'm going to be popping it into this blue and gold chiffon bag. Not bad. Okay, we will do the Do It Miserably and the You Are Enough, and of course a sheet mask with blue. Will you fit? Just barely. Okay, and this is headed to Odette. Great. Odette, where do you live? Oh, that's too big. Odette lives in New York. She paid $37 and then $4.99 for shipping. And it weighs, I'm going to say 3. It's pretty close to nothing. 1.8. So 3 ounces. And my cost is $4.11. Waiting to run out of labels from this label maker. They keep getting like tighter and tighter. Probably have at least 10 in there. Great. Thank you, Odette. I hope you love it. Now, since I didn't pull the dress that is going to Bailey, I'm just going to, I should just go pull it, right? That's not too much extra work. Okay, this one's a really bright one. So pretty. She paid $36 and it is headed to Bailey in Georgia. And I think I'm going to wrap it with the basketballs, as I called them last time. The oranges, because the orange in this dress is perfect. And how could you not? It is bright pink and bright orange and perfect for summer. And I hope she wears it to make good memories wherever she is headed. Okay, and we will do, I don't like any of those colors. Let's see if I can find a hot pink or an orange. I found an orange. I'm sure if I searched long enough, we would have found some pom-poms. But this orange is perfect. We'll try to find a bright pink poly mailer. Don't you worry. Okay. Now, do we have any that are bright? This one is bright. I know we have a citrus one. This one's still fun. There's the citrus one. Okay, so let's go with the citrus one and the Do It Miserably one. And just for fun, you have done enough to be loved. She gets a third. Okay, and hot pink. I think this is going to be perfect for this. And did I say the cost? She paid $36, and for shipping she paid $9.99. I'm going to say this is probably over 1 pound, so that makes sense. Yeah, we are close to the 1.5 pound. So 1 pound, we can just round up to 2 pounds. My cost is $6.26, and that is the last eBay item. Thank you so much to everybody who ordered, and to Bailey who purchased this gorgeous dress. I hope you love it. Okay, so that is everybody from eBay from the weekend and earlier today. I am going to go to my website because I know we sold some orders. The first is Doreen, and she picked up poly mailer lot, 100 of the 10 by 13 and 20 larger ones, and then some extras, and then some extras, because nobody yet has the Do It Miserably, so I figured I'd throw some in. For that, she already has a little bit of ribbon and stickers and probably some of those, but not the brand new one. Okay, so let me log into Pirate Ship because that's where I print all of my labels from my website. There we go. And let me get her shipped. Okay, Doreen is in Massachusetts. So it should take maybe 3 days to get up that way. Copy her email so she gets, no, that's her phone number. Copy her email so she gets her shipping tracking. Okay. Now I'm going to guess this is about 3 pounds. This is pretty dense. almost 4. So let's fix my address. So 4-pound package to Massachusetts is, without sending it through like a padded flat rate, anything, just a bag, it's going to be $9.94. So we are going to go back in time and get a bag. This is what I meant. This is a Tyvek or a flat rate padded, it says padded flat rate envelope on them, and they have little bubble wraps inside. As long as I can fit this in here, and I'm pretty sure I can. We're good. I'll tape it off a little bit, but okay, so now that I cleared that out accidentally, we are going to copy that back in. Guess I can hit the copy and paste. And now we need her email address so she gets tracking. And send from the correct address. And now we know it is a flat rate. It won't matter what it is, but it is 4 pounds. Good. Now, I have one more just like this. I try not to cover the padded flat rate, but sometimes it's a little hard. It does have it on both sides, so try to just not cover one side if you can do your best. Because while it's scanning through, this one I even, you can still see it, but okay. Print. Oh, this one wants to go to this printer. Okay, we will allow you. Go for it. Which is the 4XL. 4XL properties. I'll need a 4x6. Good, and good, and good. Great. A nice bright pink sticker. Thank you, Doreen. And now we know for our next one. Let's go to our next one. Oh, let me mark the shipped and upload the tracking. That way Doreen can track it as much as she wants. Okay, the next one on the website is Sarah. And Sarah ordered the same thing, and this is going to Colorado. So let's copy it. These are $29 no matter where you live. And let's copy her email address. And now we know what it is. It's going to go in a priority mail, USPS priority mail, padded flat rate envelope. Let's throw some of the newer cards in there for her. Just a fun few extras. Great. Oh, stay. There we go. And same cost, $8.74. we have the right printer. It's the 4XL. We are good. Print. Let's see if my 4XL could do it twice in a row. Last week it was just not wanting to work. I don't know why. Okay, so let's copy the tracking and upload it to my website. Hope everybody loves everything. Paste. USPS. And I'm just going to check one more because it looks like we had an order for Jackie. Jackie, did you get your order? Jackie. Just want to check. Yes, it was delivered, so that's good. For some reason, my tracking on my website doesn't show it delivered, but Pirate Ship does show it delivered, so I'm going to update. That says it's delivered. And we will go to USPS.com. And we will go to send for some reason, and then schedule a pickup, and then put my name and address, my new address. I've lived here for over a year. Do you think I would update that? No. I would rather just type everything in every single time. That is kind of a joke, but I don't know how to update any of this. So pickup, no, we unfortunately don't have a dog. Front door, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. We're going to say 14 packages during regular mail tomorrow, the 14th. We're probably at about 5 priority and 10 first class. They don't really care. And schedule a pickup. And pickup has been scheduled. So we are good to go. Thank you so much. And thank you for all of the suggestions. Bear and I were reading through the suggestions for our lanai. And I know it's not like a huge deal if I realize what's going on in the world, please know that. And it's not a huge deal that we get like curtains for our back lanai so it doesn't get too hot. There's bigger things out there, obviously, but I do appreciate them. And some of the solutions we are going to try. I think we're going to try the darker cling first, just to order like 1 roll for the side of it, just to see if that makes any kind of difference. But I did pull all of this stuff today, and I just left the door to the house open, and it did cool it down. But Bear will do some experiments, so we'll see. So thank you so much. I hope you have a lovely, I was gonna say weekend, but it is Monday, lovely week. I'm here if you need me. If you have any questions, eBay questions, whatever. Supplies will be made probably this week, right before I go to the hospital to have some things shifted and some things taken out. We will be making a summer quarterly bag. Bear and I have already started it, so there's papers on every surface, and now there's going to be a band member over here in 2 days, so the papers will have to be shifted because I'm too vain to have people know I live a real life. That's what it comes down to. Take care. Thank you again to Mom and Roger Dad, who I'm calling Roger Dad, to my mom and Roger for allowing us to crash a little bit of their vacation. They were so sweet, and it's so good to see them. Love you guys. Bye.